December 20th, 1943. A young American pilot, Charlie Brown, flies his B-17 bomber, Ye Olde Pub, deep into German territory. His mission? Bomb an aircraft factory. But the mission goes terribly wrong. Flak shreds the bomber's wings. Engines fail. Crew members are wounded. The tail gunner is dead. The plane barely stays in the air. As the crippled bomber limps through the sky, a German fighter pilot, Franz Stigler, spots it. He climbs into his Messerschmitt B-109. This is his chance for an easy kill. He takes aim, but as he closes in, he sees something that stops him cold. Through the shattered windows of the bomber, he sees the faces of the wounded crew, bloodied, terrified, and barely alive. They're no longer enemies. They're just men trying to survive. Stigler hesitates. He remembers the words of his commander. You fight with honor. You shoot a man in a parachute, and you're no better than a murderer. And so, he makes a choice that could cost him his life. Instead of firing, he flies beside the bomber, signals to Brown to turn toward safety, and escorts the enemy plane out of German airspace. Brown can hardly believe it. The German pilot is protecting them. Before parting, Stigler salutes and disappears into the clouds. The war ends. Both men survive, but they never forget that moment in the sky. Charlie Brown tells the story for years of the German pilot who spared them, but he never knew the man's name until nearly 50 years later, through a veterans magazine, he finds Franz Stigler. In 1990, the two men meet in person for the first time since that day in the war. They embrace like brothers. There are tears, laughter, forgiveness. They remain close friends until the end of their lives. When Franz Stigler died in 2008, his family said, he died with his wings intact. In a world torn by war, one man remembered his humanity. He refused to be just another killer. And because of that, an entire crew lived to tell the story. Compassion can fly, even in the darkest skies.